So great to be here with you all. Again, I apologize about last week's recording. I don't know what happened, but we should have tonight's recording. So thanks for bearing with me on that. Let's come into a comfortable seat and bring the palms together, rub them together. Taking a few deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Bring the palms to stillness and draw this energy, to your heart. Gazing at your third eye center. Tonight, let's tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo 5 times. Let's inhale deeply. Exhale all the way out, sitting nice and tall, gazing at your third eye. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply and suspend this breath. Exhale, let it go. And just gently bowing the head towards the heart. Hands can be anywhere. And I'll remind you of the 2 sutras that we've learned, and then I'll share another one with you. Vibrate the cosmos, and the cosmos shall clear the path. This is a big part of our up-level your energy series. As we vibrate the cosmos will work everything out. And then another one that I've shared with you is recognize that the other person is you. So remembering that there's a part of us in everyone, and there's a part of everyone in us. Recognize that the other person is you. And the new sutra I'd like to share with you tonight is, it says, there's a way through every block. There's a way through every block. There's a way through every block. So as we focus on self-esteem and self-worth tonight, these are such big topics, and we're just focusing on them for one night. So we'll do 2 specific kriyas that are helpful for building self-worth and self-esteem. And part of that is really just letting go of the blocks that might be in the way of our self-worth that already exists. When we're born into this world, we already have high self-worth. and high self-esteem, and that doesn't leave you. But life can happen and blocks can be built. So we'll just be focusing on letting any of those go tonight. So bring your hands into ego eradicator and lift the arms up 60 degrees. So your thumbs are plugging into the sky, shoulders relax. Allow your chin to glide back towards your neck slightly. Let your eyelids close and gaze up at the crown of your head. Now just notice this position for a moment. Can you let the sitting bones relax? You can begin long, deep breathing if you choose, or if possible, begin breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Inhale deeply. Bring your thumb tips to touch each other. Lift your fingertips up, squeeze, reaching up, squeeze your whole spine. Inhale even more, squeeze even higher. Slowly exhale, let your straight arms pass through your electromagnetic field all the way to the earth. Keeping the fingertips on the earth, begin to figure eight the head, imagining that one loop goes to one side and the other loop of the figure eight goes to the other side. Just a normal breath here. And now trace your figure eight in the other direction. Inhale, bringing your head to center. Exhale smoothly. And come into your long, deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As you inhale, draw your breath into the belly first, then the ribs, then the chest. Exhale, releasing the breath from top to bottom. And you decide how deep this breath is going to be. You decide if it's going to be audible, sounding like the ocean or not. You decide how calming it's going to be. we'll keep this breath that you're cultivating through a few warm-ups of sun salutations. So keep this breath as you come to standing at the top of your mat. Allow your feet to sink into the earth, receiving energy. Palms are open. On an inhale, begin to sweep the arms out and up, getting tall. Palms touch, exhale, flying down. Inhale, flat back, gazing forward. Exhale, step back and gently lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale into cobra, lifting the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up for triangle pose. Tuck the chin, shoulders relax away from the ears. Imagine that your armpits are trying to turn inward to face each other. Let your breath circulate throughout your body, creating a pranic life force. At the bottom of your next exhale, begin to look forward and walk up on your inhale, finishing your inhale in a flat back. Beautiful. Keep this length as you fold, exhaling. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Palms touch, exhale, samastiti. Repeating this, inhale, reaching up. Palms touch, exhale, flying down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, triangle pose. Allow the backs of the shoulders to widen. When you're ready, use your inhale to walk up into a flat back. Exhale, let it go. Your inhale takes you all the way up. Exhale, samastiti. Inhale, hands come together at the heart, bend the knees. Step your left foot back, lowering the back heel at a 45-degree angle. Let your heart turn to the side, arms open out over each leg. Make fists with the hands with the thumbs pointing up and gaze over your front thumb. As if you're drawing a bow and arrow, take your back arm and reach it forward and then bend this left elbow, reaching it back like you're drawing this bow and arrow for archer pose. Relax the thighs. Let the weight sink into the feet. You can lift Mul Bandh, pelvic floor. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, bend again. Once more, just taking a couple more breaths here. And switching sides, you can pivot to the back wall. So your feet are facing the back of the mat now, arms switch. And that right elbow is bending back, opening the chest, gazing over your front thumb. Again, feel the steadiness in the feet. Maybe a steadiness in the gaze. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, bending in. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, suspend the breath, lifting Moband. Letting your body remember and integrate this pose. Exhale, release. Stepping back up to the front of the mat. Palms together at the heart. Good. Last warm up. Interlace the hands behind the back. Step your feet shoulder width apart and fold. Use your inhale to rise up. Exhale, release. Good job. Come lying onto your back. I'm just going to talk you through this, so you don't need to be able to see me, but keep your ears open to listening. So go ahead and lay down on your back with your legs out long. And flex your feet so your toes are pointing up towards the sky. And you can inch your forearms or your whole arms underneath your body a little bit for extra support underneath your back. Good. And we'll spend 1 minute lifting and lowering both legs. And then we'll spend about 25 seconds alternating legs, lifting and lowering. And meanwhile, we'll be doing a breath of fire through an O-shaped mouth. So let's begin the breath of fire first. Create an O-shaped mouth and begin breath of fire through the mouth. Cheeks should not be moving. So the O is a specific shape where the cheeks are not puffing in and out. And begin lifting and lowering both legs at the same time if possible. If that's not possible, you can lift and lower alternate legs. You're lifting the legs up 90 degrees to the sky and lowering them down to the earth. Inhale deeply, lifting the legs up. Suspend your breath. Slowly exhale as you lower the legs all the way down. You can keep the arms underneath the body, but relax everything else. creating your O-shaped mouth again and beginning breath of fire through the mouth. And begin alternating legs, lifting one leg up 90 degrees and lowering, and then switch. Inhale deeply wherever you are. Suspend the breath. Exhale, relax. You can release the arms if you like. Hug your knees into the chest. And you can either roll over to one side to come into tabletop, or some of you might like to rock up and come into tabletop. Coming on to the hands and knees. Knees are underneath the hips, wide fingers. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Same breath of fire through the mouth. Keep your breath as you begin to reach the right leg back and up, and then lower it down, other side. Begin to add opposite arms. So as the left leg goes back and up, the right arm comes forward and up. Right leg goes back, left arm comes forward and up. Inhale deeply. Lift Mulban, suspend the breath. Exhale, relax in any shape that the body naturally takes. Beautiful. Gently release wherever you are. And we'll come into frog pose. So heels come together and they're lifted. Fingertips come to the earth or on top of a pillow. This is our exhale, and you're really lifting the heart here. So really lengthen that spine and imagine that like I'm pulling your heart towards me and up. Beautiful. And then inhale, straighten your legs. Your heels stay lifted if possible as you fold. Exhale, you squat down and lift the heart. Let's do these together. That's one. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Are you dying to know how many we're doing? 9. We're doing 11, so 2 more. 10. 11. Stay in the squat and inhale deeply. Gentle lift at the pelvic floor. Good. Exhale, you can release to standing. Just hang for a moment. And come down to seated. Lift your arms up 60 degrees and the hands are just flat and they're facing up and a little bit towards each other. And then we're going to go from 60 to 90 straight up. So we'll inhale to 90, exhale to 60, and it's fast. Good. Try to keep your elbows ramrod straight. You can close the eyes, hear Satnam on your breath. Five seconds. Inhale up. Squeeze the energy up. Can you get even taller? Stretch through the fingers. Exhale, let it go. Just sitting in easy pose, noticing your body and your space. Keep practicing your long, deep breathing. And how slow and calm can you make each breath? And in this easy pose, if it's possible, You can lie down onto the back and let one hand rest on top of the other on the heart. Now, if the legs are uncomfortable here, just let them release out long. We'll just be here for 1 minute. And just feel the heart space. Deepen your breath here. And take your time in coming back up to seated. And let's get a little bit more in touch with our essence of self. So we're going to rotate the arms in big circles, forward and up, back and down. And we'll do this with breath of fire. So just make sure you're not going to hit anything around you. Breath of fire through the nose. Ten seconds. Inhale them up into a V. Squeeze the energy out. When you're ready, exhale, let it go. Opening the heart, the center point for the soul. Swing your legs around behind you and come lying onto the belly. Bend the knees, lifting your feet. You're welcome to be right here with the forearms on the ground if this feels like enough for you tonight, and we'll do breath of fire here. Otherwise, you can reach for the ankles or feet and then press the feet into the hands coming into bow. Breath of fire, and if possible, you can rock it forward and back. Inhale into bow. Exhale, relax. Let one ear come to the earth, arms released by the sides. How much can you surrender in this moment? And allow the other ear to rest on the earth. Deepening your breath, you can bring the hands on either side of the rib cage and press them into the floor, lifting the heart. And then tuck the toes and walk the feet up to meet the hands, coming to standing. Bring your feet shoulder width apart, feet are parallel. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, interlacing the fingers over the head. Exhale, let the interlaced hands rest on the crown of the head. And we'll inhale into this standing position. Exhale as you squat down. Good, and you get to decide how much you squat. It might look as tiny as this. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale to standing, inviting energy upward. Exhale, release. Come down to seated for our last posture. It's this one again. So breath of fire with it. If you end up going really fast, your breath of fire will coordinate with it, but it's not necessary. Okay, so stabilizing your navel, nice straight arms, breath of fire, begin to circle them forward and up and back and down. And just in case you're wondering what that combination would look like, it might look like this. Again, it's not necessary. Going at your own pace. Beautiful. You're really opening this heart center and lungs. 10 seconds left. You can do it. There's a way through every block. Inhale, reach it up like a big V. Inhale even more. Squeeze more bund. Exhale, release. Bring your left hand over the heart center. Cover it with the right. Ever so slightly, like paying attention, gently bowing to this heart and noticing your presence, the essence of your being, and honoring her. And for one more minute, simply open your ears as if you're listening to this heart, to this essence of self. And taking a deep inhale, letting it go. Come lying down into Shavasana pose, final resting pose. If possible, allow your legs to be slightly separated, completely relaxed. And allow your arms to rest by the sides with the palms facing up towards the sky, receiving all the blessings of this practice. You can ask your body and your energy to release any blocks that might be holding you back from experiencing your full self, your full self-worth or self-esteem. And after you've made any of these requests, you can simply surrender. Let your breath go. Allow yourself to simply be as you rest in silence. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling fingers and toes. Making little circles at the wrists and the ankles. Stretching the arms up over the head, getting long. Then hug the knees into the chest, rocking them around. And keep your left knee hugged in. Let your right leg come out long. And bring the knee across the body into a twist. And switch sides, hugging the other knee in and twisting the other way. When you're ready, you can release and bring the soles of the feet together, rubbing them against each other. And rub your palms of your hands against each other at the same time, sealing off these prana exits in the hands and feet. Good. Release the feet. You can bring the hands anywhere on the body that they feel drawn to and allow the energy of your hands to steep into the body. When you're ready, come rocking up to seated. Bringing your pointer finger and thumb to touch on each hand in Gyan Mudra, and letting the back of the hand rest on the leg. Ek Onkar Sat Gur Prasad, Sat Gur Prasad, Ek Onkar. Remember that this mantra is considered the magic mantra. It creates great positivity. And anything that you say later today will be amplified. So keep your words and thoughts positive for the rest of this evening. Satgur Prasad, Satgur Prasad, Ek Onkar, Satgur Prasad, Satgur Prasad, Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar, Satgur Prasad, Satgur Prasad, 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 Ek Try to do it all on one breath. Ek Onkar, Satgur Prasad, Satgur Prasad, Ek Inhale. Ek Onkar, Satgur Prasad, Satgur Prasad, 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 Ek Bringing the palms together at heart center. Tonight we'll dedicate this practice inward to the self and then to every being that's a part of you. Let's inhale for the long time sun. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sealing this practice with 3 satnams. Let's inhale to begin. There's a way through every block. The truth in me honors the truth in you. Satnam. Great job tonight, everyone. I hope you sleep really well.